Okay. Bit of a breathing space now.
Back in the normal color palette.
So the thing about this level is that there's going to be a lot of teleporters spawned about and spawned about. I meant sprinkled about, like these right here. There's going to be doors that we cannot go through as we enter through each room. And the thing about that is that when we enter these teleporters, there's going to be an arena that will be teleported in, and there's these 4 main towers right here, and each of them house a Baron of Hell. Alright, well, let's see. I kind of don't want to... Now, there's going to be one teleporter that we want to go through quite a bit. You'll notice that there's 4 of them, and then there's one of them that's just has blinking lights, right? That's the one that we want to go through.
They were just all around there worshipping those health packs.
Yep, pretty much. So now that we got the Berserk power up, we can go ahead and rely on our fists for a little bit. But the problem is that since I don't have any armor, we're going to have to play a little more carefully.
A glass can.
Yep. Yep, so... whatever.
I feel like this is...
Pros and cons.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
No, go on ahead.
I was just going to say, pros and cons for picking up the invisibility is that, yeah, it turns you invisible, but your enemy is muscle memory at that point, because you're so used to just having the enemy just throwing projectiles at you, you just move left or right, right? And sometimes they can misfire, and, you know, at that point, you're just, oh, fuck me. At that point, you're just left with dodging and fireballs, and you're just dodging right into the fireballs at that point.
Oh, fun.
Yep. Alright, I think I want to go through here. Because I just don't have armor. And I believe this is where we want to go to get our blue skull key. I'm going to actually hide out over here and take care of these guys like so. Okay. Cool. Hit that switch and hit that switch. Alright, so now we're gonna be dealing with a Baron of Hell here shortly. I don't want to deal with that. Alright, got a box of bullets. There's my vulnerability if I wanted it. Just gonna pick up a few more things here. I'm actually trying to play very carefully here. Alright, save right here because this is where our exit might be actually. Yep, there it is. Alright, Mount Erebus. Not my favorite map in the entire world.
No?
No.
Why not?
Too many enemies. Honestly, I got nothing to prove playing through this game on ultra violence. I really don't. I could be just playing this on normal mode and just call it good. Fuck. It's a good thing I saved right there. So what were you planning on saying?
Oh, I was gonna say, I don't even know if I've asked you this before. It feels like something I should have asked you already, but I was just gonna ask you what your favorite thing about Doom is, and or what keeps you coming back to it.
Well, honestly, nostalgia plays a big part of it because I've been playing this game since shit, I was like 5 years old.
Feel that. So is it
Um,
nostalgia more than anything, or is it like
it's
the
just
gameplay
nostalgia
too?
mainly. I mean, the game is. the game is easy to pick up. I don't know. There's just something about Doom that I just keep coming back to it.
Just scratches the
I
brain.
don't know
the right
what it
way.
is. It just scratches the brain good. Okay, finally I got some fucking armor. Now I got these little fucks to worry about. Okay. Is there anything worth noting in that room? I mean, there's the vulnerability pack that might come in useful later, but I'm not sure. There's a reason why I'm saving these cell packs. I'm not gonna... it's not like I even have a plasma gun or the BFG 9000. Oh, goody.
Enemies galore.
Now, believe it or not, I did mention this before, but like I did pick this game up out of curiosity to see how it would play on the Game Boy Advance, because they did release Doom 1 and Doom 2 on the Game Boy Advance. The thing about that is that Doom 1 is the Atari Jaguar version, essentially, of Doom on the Game Boy Advance. Okay, I need the blue key. Alright. Whereas Doom 2, because there's a vast difference between versions of Doom 1 between each consoles. Like, because of limitations, they have to have some of the levels cut short or altered entirely because of the limitations.
Yeah.
Alright. I think I need to go down there, but I do know that I need a blue skull key. Okay, so I need to be in there, actually. I need to go right in there. Grab a hold of that. Perfect. So what is it about Halo then that makes you come back to Halo?
I love the story. Always have. I like the gameplay. I like the enemies. There's definitely nostalgia there too, but I really like the story, which is why I'm not as happy with the newer Halos. The gameplay and everything is fun, it's great, but I feel like 343 really muddied up the story quite a bit, so that's why I go back to Halo 1, 2, and 3 so much. And they're just...
So then which Halo game would you prefer then? Halo 1, 2, or 3?
That's a hard question. I will usually say that Halo 1 is my favorite. But it... I don't think that's true anymore. I feel like after going through that game on Legendary with a good friend of ours, and even going through that game with you, and like Halo 1, Assault on the Control Room and 2 Betrayals, more so 2 Betrayals, it's just Assault on the Control Room backwards. It is so long. It feels like that could have been two levels when you're playing with another person, because once you're like in to Assault on the Control Room or 2 Betrayals, you are there. That might take you a while to finish if you're doing like a difficulty run or something. Whereas I feel like with Halo 2, they really did a good job of, this is basically the same level, but it's a good time to pause and split. So if you're just playing, if you're going to sit down and play everything, it goes really seamlessly. But if you only want to play a level or two, or you're doing a challenge run to complete levels, you stop at much better places. And Halo 3 has so much more, I feel like. Well, Halo 2 and Halo 3, you get to do more flying. There's more different types of vehicles and weapons. There's so many like little cool things that you get to do. Like Halo 2, you get to play the elite side. There's a whole civil war going in there. You get to dive more into like some Covenant lore and everything, whereas you don't really get that on Halo 1. But there's just something so classic about Halo 1, though. Like the origin of the story. Well, not even really technically game-wise, that would be Reach now, but that was a really long answer to no conclusion, and I could keep going, but I feel like I've now once again talked about Halo for too long. This is Doom.
It's okay. It's not like I have much more to say about Doom myself. I pretty much said all that I needed to say within the last couple episodes. The gimmick of this level, though, is that once we pick up the red skull key, that's where things are going to be a little interesting, because there's a lot of red doors that we need to go through to find different pathways.
Is there a game for you that you could just talk about for hours?
I mean,
Or is that just a me thing because I'm a rambler?
I think it's just a you thing as far as I'm aware of. For a while for me, fucker of course followed me. Fuck you. I don't think I have a definitive answer for that. I mean, I would say it depends on the game, but I think it just depends on if the topic is brought up or not.
That's fair.
I do know that I need to hit that switch over there so I can get this yellow skull key. Okay. Alright, so switch over here. Grab that. Grab that. Now that we have access to the yellow door, we can actually go on ahead and I think we can run back over here. I think. My memory is quite dog shit, so...
That's okay, I'd be so lost. This all looks so samey to me. I'm like, just watching you navigate and everything, I'm like, to me, watching you play this is like, yeah, you obviously know this off the back of your hand, because I would get so lost. And
Well,
I just have a bad sense of direction when it comes to games and stuff, so.
well, for me, I've just played this game on so many fucking consoles. Like, you would think I'd be a boring person just having the same game downloaded across different fucking consoles.
I don't think that makes you a boring person. I think that makes you passionate about something. I mean, yes, you don't necessarily need to keep buying the game over and over again on different things. But I don't think I don't like it when people judge people for just playing like the same game over and over again, like going back to like their favorite game or something. Like, it's like, well, yeah, the game is good. I like the game. Why wouldn't I keep playing it over and over again if it makes me happy?
The good news is that I think we're practically at the end. I just need to remember. I think we need to go back to that other room. Grab this med kit.
So you like the...
And
Oops, sorry.
I'm sorry, go on ahead.
No, you
I'm just
finish.
thinking out loud at this point. Jesus Christ.
I was just gonna say, you do play or have played the newer Dooms as well, right?
Yes.
But are the classics still your favorite, right?
Classics are still my favorite, yes. There's nothing wrong with Doom 2016 or Doom Eternal. I just prefer the classic Doom games.
And is that because they changed something with those, or is it just the nostalgia?
Just nostalgia mainly.
You don't have a bone to pick with the other ones?
No. No, I do not. Anyway, we are at the final level of episode 3. And the boss that we're going to be going against is known as the Spider Mastermind. And Spider Mastermind is basically a giant mech spider with a chain gun attached to it.
Nice.
Does a heavy amount of damage. And I unfortunately do not have the BFG for this, so we're just going to keep using the plasma gun on this.
I do love the plasma gun. I do love energy weapons, actually, in games.
There we go, and that's it.
Woo!
Hell yeah. Okay. The loathsome spider demon that masterminded the invasion of the moon bases and caused so much death has had its ass kicked for all time. A hidden doorway opens and you enter. You've proven too tough for hell to contain, and now hell at last plays fair. For you emerge from the door to see the green fields of Earth, home at last. You wonder what's been happening on Earth while you were battling evil unleashed. It's good that no hellspawn could have come through that door with you. Now, I'm going to say this right now. This upcoming scene has scarred me for a very long time growing up. And if you are new to this game, then it might scar you too. Just giving you a heads up right now.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the ending of Doom.
Poor little buddy.
And yeah, that is Daisy, Doom Guy's pet rabbit, by the way.